Good evening and welcome to Adobe Systems Arena here. We are in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I am Les Talk. I am here with you again for another great bout of PIHANA hockey as we have two Canada Division rivals going up against each other here tonight. Warm-ups are complete. Ice has been scraped. We are ready to go at center ice. Marco Laflame against Gun Pettersson, and Pettersson able to win the draw. Back to Stas Warshevsky. Kazimir Blaha will pick it up for Ottawa, and they'll exit the zone. Fico will retreat, get it up to Breckenridge, one of the high goal scorers in the league thus far this season. Laflame with the takeaway. Breckenridge in front, kicked away, they score! So an early first-minute goal for the homestanding Mounties. Abraham Vico picks up the rebound off the Breckenridge shot and puts it past. It is the backup in net for Calgary. They have Alexei Novak in net. As they have a back-to-back. They're in Toronto tomorrow night, so Calgary deciding they want Fauschenbauer for that big game. They go with Novak in early. Makes the save on Breckenridge, but unable to get across for the rebound. As Ottawa early here takes a 1-0 lead. Down in front, shot stopped there by Vandelar. Looked like it was Kuznetsov who had an opportunity in front on the deflection. Face-off coming here. It'll be Schneider against Pettersson. Schneider wins it back. Schneider flips it around the boards. Went across to Vesla and now turned over. Carl Franks turns it over. Down low, Kuznetsov stopped there by Vandelar. Good opportunity down low for the Stallions. One of the highest scoring teams, especially in the first period. They are the highest scoring team. And they're looking to get their lick back to a certain extent, giving up that early goal. Pettersson now in front. Can't get the shot away as he's blown up by Blaha. Luke Schneider skates away with it. He'll continue. Luke Schneider tries to go cross ice, gets tipped in front, and now Leon Miller will take it away for Calgary. They'll try to enter. He gets to the blue line and is pressed to the boards. Pettersson able to skate away with it. Tries to center, and it's turned over. Nicholas Sharev stops at the red line, now gets it ahead to Vesla. Alexander Vesla on his backhand, tries to get to the forehand, can't get the shot away. Taken away by Calgary. Stas Warshevsky up to Marcus Laine. Laine in front of Pettersson, stopped by Vandelar. Tony McNeil up to Markov. Turned over there, Laine will take the puck back. He'll try to flip it up the boards to Miller, now back on Laine's stick. He scores! So Calgary does get theirs right back. As Leon Miller and Marcus Laine set up for a pretty goal there. So Calgary, just like that, able to get us back to a 1-1 game. So we sit here less than 5 minutes in to this first period. Goals by Laine for Calgary and Vico for Ottawa. Velimir Bogdanovich across the line. Shot kicked away by Vandelar. It'll be down low with Shepard. He'll try to skate out front. Now Fyodorov in front. Fyodorov scores! So just like that, again, this Calgary team, they are a first period menace. And Alexei Fyodorov, the most recent Stallion to victimize opponents in the first period. So Alexei Fyodorov, set up by Mateus Shepard and Subin Bork, gets their second goal on the board here early. Ottawa will retreat into their own zone. Now Fyodorov and Bogdanovich, they got a 2-on-1. Oh, and a good opportunity there. Gets sticked aside by Vandelar. Believe it was deflected in front too by the defenseman. Either way, stays out of the back of the net. So Ottawa can't afford to give up another one here. Ottawa currently sitting in last place in the entire league. Not just the Canada Division, but last place overall. Sitting at just 3 points on the early season. Calgary currently sits... Blocker save there by Vandelar. Calgary currently sitting in third, as it's been kind of that top three of the Canada Division in Montreal, Toronto, and Calgary that have separated themselves. In front, Laflame kicked away by Novak. Puck's at the side of the net, and Warshevsky will get it away. He'll get it up to Bogdanovich, who will turn. Bogdanovich looks to get up ice. He'll get it to Bernier. Bernier to Warshevsky. Delaney tries down in the zone and is taken away by Laflame. Puck's now on the stick of Vladan Slavic. He'll be over to LaFlame on the near boards. He's pounded there by Warshevsky. Robbie Delaney with it. He'll get to the red line, retreat a little. Now Bernier. Bernier goes for a skate. He gets to the blue line. All the way down to the corner. One-timer by Vinny Slater gets knocked away by Mandelar. Slater to the point to Warshevsky. Warshevsky now to Slater. Bernier, he'll go for a skate. Alden in front, can't get the shot away. Sundstrom will get on it for Ottawa. Sundstrom gets it up ice to Vico and turned over. And then a trip. Going to be a tripping call. I believe Alden is going to be the guilty party here. It is Simon Alden, guilty of the trip there. So yes, Calgary sitting at 18 points. They find themselves 3 back of Montreal. So a regulation win here puts them into a tie for first place, has them jump over Toronto. If only for a little bit, as Toronto will be our next game up here as they host the Boston Yachts, the bottom of the America division. Blaha can't get the shot away. Magnuson gets it poked away. It comes on net and now away. Shepard up to Bork, and Bork will get it all the way down as Ottawa, 20 seconds gone so far on their power play here. Those two teams will match up tomorrow night, Toronto and Calgary, so both these games here today might be moot as, or moot, I guess is how you might say that, because tomorrow's win could be a lot more important for the Stallions, hence why they're starting Fauschenbauer tomorrow and not tonight against Ottawa. Armando stopped in front there. Schneider gloved by Novak, and he'll hold right there. Alexei Novak. A little pressure by Ottawa here. Approaching 9.5 minutes left here in the first period. LaFlame against Delaney. Delaney able to win it back. Bernier pressed to the boards there by McNevin. Now Stas will flip it away. Pressed behind the boards. It's Delaney and Vico. He'll kick it free to LaFlame. Franks up to McNevin. Bobby McNevin at center ice. Now he'll cross. Stay wide. Tried to get to the front of the net and it's sticked away by Warshevsky. LaFlame in front gets it sticked away there. Good back check by the Stallions. Believe that was Vinny Slater on the back check. And Robbie Delaney, the first one down there for Calgary. Bernier, he's pressed to the boards there. Calgary and Ottawa dig away at the puck. They'll continue. LaFlame will come away with it. We are back to 5-on-5, so good kill there by Calgary. Giving up a couple of quick opportunities in succession there, but unable is Ottawa to get a goal past Alexei Novak. Thing they did in the first minute of the game. Novak has so far stopped everything since. Bernier bumped off the puck by McNevin, but Bernier able to stick with it, get to it. Gets it up to Alden to Pedersen. Pedersen across the blue line, met by a few Mounties. He'll lose the puck. And now McNevin. He's got Sundstrom. And now he's got the trailer Armando. Oh, and he just puts it wide. Steven Armando with a great opportunity. Trailing the play there. Penalty coming up. I believe it's going to be Armando for a trip. It is. Steven Armando guilty of a trip there. Up against the boards. Yep, with the trip there as Wilkinson was coming in to try to make a play on the puck. So now power play coming up here for Calgary. Reinhardt with it, tries to get it to the front. It's taken off his stick by Markov. So we've talked about our game 2 today. Boston going to be in Toronto for a game, but our third and final game of the evening, all games up here along the Atlantic coast. We will have the Detroit Trappers in New York for another battle for first in the America Division, that crowded America Division. See if one of those teams can gain separation. Kuznetsov in front, shot gets blocked away. It's at the side of the net. It's taken away by Shavkovsky, and he'll flip it all the way down. Valentine Winslow on it for Calgary. He'll get it up ice to Reinhardt. Treats for a second. Now gets it up ice. Kuznetsov with room. He gets it poked away by Blaha. Nicholas Sharev will go off the boards and out. 45 seconds left here on the power play for Calgary. Armando waits his return. Reinhardt now along the far boards. Gets it picked off there. Loose in front. And now Blaha able to get it away from danger for Ottawa. He'll flip it all the way down. 20 seconds left. Valentine Winslow goes cross ice to Slater to Laine. Laine sticked away for a second, then blown up by Blaha. off the boards and out, and Ottawa looks like they're going to kill off that first penalty that they have taken today, as Armando is now out of the box. To be offside there. I believe it'll come down. Not sure if they'll go neutral zone or all the way down. Yeah, they'll just go in the neutral zone here. So 4:54 left here. 2-1 game as Calgary, with two very quick goals by Laine and Fyodorov, made it a 2-1 game. After a minute in, Abraham Vico broke the ice here at Adobe Systems Arena in Ottawa. Joachim Sundstrom along the boards, goes to the corner, goes behind the net, misses McNevin, but comes back to Belay. McNevin with it behind. He's bumped there by Warshevsky, and now Warshevsky will just take it away. Wilkinson to Laine. Laine retreats and turns it over. Oh, Laine able to quickly get back on as he's pestered by McNevin. McNevin stays with that forecheck. Oh, man, Calgary being pinned down in their own zone. Armando now with the puck behind the net in front. Stop there. Had Sundstrom alone in front, and Novak able to get square to that puck and stop it there and hold on to it. So good opportunity there by the Mounties. So we'll have Laflame against Fyodorov in the dot. Face-off won by Calgary. Magnuson up to Bogdanovich. Velimir Bogdanovich stops, turns, gets it turned over. Vico now will go for a skate with it. Vico continues. He'll go cross ice to Belay, up to Laflame. Margot Laflame, oh, and he's plastered into the boards. It'll be Alexei Fyodorov now with it. Fyodorov down low, up high, Bork. Oh, and a backhand gets blocked in front. Fyodorov looking for his second of the day. Puck comes free to be Bogdanovich. Down low to Shepard off the side of the cage. Laflame under 2 minutes left here in the first period. Goes up ice to Vico. Abraham Vico across the red line. Enters the zone, stays wide. Bodied off the puck there by Magnuson. Mateus Shepard now will skate with it. He'll continue. Mateus Shepard now flips it across. He'll be picked off by Schneider. We'll get it up to Sharev. Nicholas Sharev to the blue line and in. Under a minute now. Magnuson will retreat in his own zone. Now try to break out with Fyodorov. He will. They'll cross the blue line, into Reinhardt. Lost there as he tried to drag through to get to the front. Now Sharev. Shot. Stopped there by Novak. Schneider behind the net goes to the point. Slavik almost loses it there. They'll be pressed to the boards. It'll come free. Schneider can't get a shot away. Magnuson with 2-1. He's blocked off the puck, and that's going to do it. For a first period, an exciting first couple minutes there. And then even with power plays, no action in the net. As Calgary, after 20 minutes, takes a 2-1 lead into the first intermission. We'll be right back with you, folks, for the start of the second period here from Ottawa. Good evening, folks. We are back here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, for game one of our triple header here tonight. We are ready for the puck drop of the second period. Pettersson against Laflame, and it'll be won by Pettersson. Warshevsky now across the blue line. Shot stopped there by Vandelar. No hold. So how did we get here? We're at a 2-1 game here, just starting the second period. Start of the game, we had Abraham Vico, less than a minute in, able to bury one past the backup goaltender Alexei Novak in net for Calgary, his second on the season. And then about 3 minutes later, quick succession of goals. In front, they score! Speaking of quick goals, Gun Pettersson. So that top line for Calgary just continues to produce. Set up by Reinhardt and Warshevsky. Pettersson, that's going to be his 8th goal on the season. Pettersson able to win it back to Warshevsky. He'll have it at the red line and turn it over in the neutral zone. Alan Breckenridge, one of the leading point getters in the league. Shot gets blocked and goes over the net. Breckenridge already with an assist here tonight. Looking to see if he can get a goal to add to his total. It'll be Laflame against Pettersson now. Pettersson wins it back. Bernier with it. Warshevsky to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov turns. He'll be watched there. continue to be watched. Kuznetsov gets it up ice to Reinhardt. Reinhardt turns it over. Borshevsky now with it. He'll get it up to Kuznetsov. Yosha Kuznetsov loses it. Pedersen will pick it up in the corner shot. Stopped there by Vandelar. One-timer by Kuznetsov. Big hit there by Stas Borshevsky. He'll now enter the zone. Stay wide, looking for a cutter. Gets the trailer Bernier. Down low, bad pass. Carl Franks will take it away. 3-1 game here in the second period. First two goals were by Laine and Fyodorov for Calgary. Both their third goal on the season. So now Wilkinson against Sundstrom. Draw will be won, and now Ottawa will take away control of it. It'll be flipped behind the net, picked up by McNevin. He'll go for a skate, get it to the point to Slavic. Down low, back to Armando. They'll continue to cycle in front. Sundstrom, shot gets blocked away. Shabakovsky's shot doesn't get to the net. Magnuson picks that one off. 3.5 minutes in here to the second period. Laine stays wide. He's bumped off the puck. Miller now with it in front to Laine. Stop there. Stoned by Cameron Vandelar. Good setup there as Miller got the takeaway, tried to get it in front. Armando now will skate away with it. He'll get to the red line and go deep. First one on it is Joachim Magnuson. He'll kick it behind the boards. It'll be Subin Bork on it. He'll get it up to Bogdanovich. Bellemere will go for a skate. He'll cross the blue line with room. Shot, stop there. Oh, and it's loose. Wilkinson in front can't get the shot. Past Vandelar. Good stick there. Oh, no, it's a trip. Looked like it was a good stick there by Wilkinson. But nope, they are going to say he trips up the Ottawa player in the corner there. So Wilkinson not happy with the call. Wasn't sure who it was for Ottawa. Armando that he trips there. So Ottawa back to the power play. They were unsuccessful on their first one in the first period. Sundstrom will take the draw against Robbie Delaney. And it'll be won by Delaney. So Calgary first possession. Unable to get it out though. Armando to Sundstrom behind the net. Oh, and a shot just goes wide. Is that Blaha peeking in there? It was. Kazimir Blaha peeking in from his defensive position. Unable to get it on net and past Alexei Novak. Schneider stays wide. He's pressed to the boards by Borshevsky. Bernier and Sundstrom fight for it in the corner. Schneider now with it. Turns it over to Bernier. Slater now will get it out for Calgary. Skips off the ice into the boards, and now Abraham Vico will pick it up. Get it to Sundstrom. Up ice to Schneider. Looking to make a change to that top power play unit. Schneider gets it poked away. Stays in the Calgary zone, and now Borshevsky will get it out. Vico will get it out about the red line. LaFlame quickly back in. Breckenridge stopped there by Novak. Good quick shot. In front, LaFlame. Gloved by Alexei Novak, and he'll hold. So good pressure right there out of Ottawa. See if they can get a face-off draw win here to keep that pressure on. The backup goaltender from Calgary. Pedersen against LaFlame in the dot. LaFlame able to win it back. Vico to Franks to McNevin. Down low, Breckenridge stopped there by Novak. Unable to get it high enough over the shoulder of Alexei Novak. Good opportunity down low, though, for Alan Breckenridge. Pedersen against LaFlame again. Pedersen will win it back. It'll be Magnuson. He'll get it out. And this one will go all the way down. Under 30 seconds left here on the power play for Ottawa. Couple of good opportunities, but still unable to crack Alexei Novak here on this power play. McNevin gets bodied there by Bork. And the puck will get out. 10 seconds left here on the power play. In the neutral zone, Vico to Breckenridge. Breckenridge gets it poked off his stick. And now Pedersen. Pedersen's got a breakaway. Shorthanded. Oh, and good back check there by Carl Franks. Pedersen unable to get a shot away. We are back to 5-on-5. McNevin over to Breckenridge as he'll enter the zone. Breckenridge to the trailer. Franks. Shot stopped there by Novak, and he'll hold. So back for the draw. This will come to the left of Alexei Novak. It'll be LaFlame against Wilkinson. They'll keep that top line out there. It'll be one to Franks. And now taken away. Laine bodied off the puck there. Almost turned over. Breckenridge gets it up to Franks. Laine very slow to get up, and he's now just getting back into the play. LaFlame down low. Can't get a shot away. Wilkinson to Miller. Miller tries to cut to the middle. It's sticked away by Slavic. Vlad on Slavic. Skates all the way to the corner. Now he'll get up ice. The Flame with it. He'll go to Markov. Markov is still with it. He's bumped there by Magnuson, and Laine able to support and pick up the puck. Albin Wilkinson. 9 minutes gone here in the second period. We sit at 3-1. Calgary with the only goal so far here in the second period. Wilkinson. Shot can't get through. Slavic taken away by Laine. Oh, and then a big hit there. Tony McNeil will skate away. McNeil being watched there. McNeil now poked away. Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov's got a lot of room. Can he get to the net? He'll score! So Alyosha Kuznetsov with the breakaway there. Able to tuck one past Cameron Vandelar for his 9th on the season. Great play there as Valentine Winslow able to poke it away and get it up ice to Kuznetsov, who gets the opportunity and makes this a 4-1 game as we eclipse the 10-minute mark here in the second period. Vesla almost turns it over in the neutral zone, flips it, and now Kuznetsov will take it. He's in 2-on-5, basically. Vesla able to poke it away from him. Big hit by Reinhardt on Vesla. Nicholas Sharev gets away with it, flips it in. Valentine Winslow. He'll skate away with it. He's pressed to the boards. It'll be Alexander Vesla now with it. He'll go over to Vlad on Slavic. Slavic will flip it down. First one on is Valentine Winslow. Slavic will come in offside. So we will get a call. 8:42 left here in the second period. Calgary, with 2 goals here in the second, find themselves now with a 3-goal lead. They have scored 4 straight here on Ottawa here in the second, or excuse me, in the game itself. Matej Shepard. He'll get the red line. Gets pounded at the blue line there by Peter Belay. Fyodorov in front. They score! So Fyodorov with another point tonight as he sets up Velimir Bogdanovic. So this is the Calgary team we are used to seeing. Goals on goals on goals. They're the Oprah Winfrey of scoring. You get a goal. You get a goal. Everybody gets a goal. Bogdanovic with his 4th on the season. Alois Woodard gets it up to Bobby McNevin. McNevin will flip it in deep. First one on it is Bernier. Bernier looks to skate up ice. He'll get it to Fyodorov. Fyodorov to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic pounded there. Fyodorov, though, able to speed to skate onto it. Oh, and a good opportunity for Shepard in front. And he's stopped there by Vandelar. Sundstrom against Slater here. Faceoff will be won by Woodard. It'll come up to Armando. Steven Armando. Sticked away there. And now Delaney will take it. Robbie Delaney. Under 7 minutes left here in the second period. Delaney. Cross ice. Bernier gloved. It is Alonso Cabrera now in. It's maybe my only complaint is I can't see when they go to the backup goaltender. I just kind of have to wait until they make a stop or else I don't really have any idea. So, Alonso Cabrera now in. Cameron Vandelar getting pulled again here in Ottawa. Vico will get it up ice. Turned over, and now Woodard with it for Ottawa. It'll be Marco Laflame. He'll get it taken away at the blue line. Alden gets past the defenseman. Now Slater, he's in. Back check, takes it away. Slater tries to get in front, and Breckenridge takes it away. They'll continue to fight for it. Slater in front. Can't get the shot away as Alden. Vico, Abraham Vico, the lone goal for Ottawa here tonight. Fades to the corner. Tries to get to the front of the net and sticked away a couple times there by the Stallions. Laine up to Bernier. Bernier, slick pass to Leon Miller. Leon Miller back to Laine. Shot gets blocked in front. Breckenridge, he had an opportunity, but a good stick there by Pascal Bernier to take it away and not allow the opportunity. Miller tries to swim over to get to the middle, and he's taken away. They'll battle for it along the boards, and Vico will come free. Abraham Vico pressed to the boards by Magnuson. Good hit there by Joachim Magnuson. Almost turned over there. Calgary still with it. Oh, and it's going to be a slash here on Calgary. Or excuse me, on Ottawa. Alan Breckenridge. A little frustration out of the captain. It's been another tough performance here for the Mounties, as have a lot of games so far this season. They look to be off to a good start, getting that first goal in the first minute, but 5 straight on the board for Calgary. So we sit under 5 left here in the second period. Still a 5-1 game. And now a power play coming up for the Stallions. Bernier goes cross ice to Delaney. Down low to Fyodorov. Oh, an opportunity there as Bernier was sneaking in from his defensive position to try to tuck that puck away as Cabrera had left that side of the net wide open. Bernier, he's going to be tripped by Sundstrom. So a 5-on-3 going to be coming up here for Calgary. As Joachim Sundstrom going to be guilty of the trip there. Those two will sit. The assistant captain and the captain. Reinhardt now against Markov. Markov will win it back. Slavic gets it poked away. Reinhardt to Laine. On his backhand, he scores! So Marcus Laine, set up by Bradley Reinhardt, will get his 4th of the season. And this one coming on the power play. And that is Laine's first power play goal of the season, so congrats to him. And his 4th overall on the season. Kuznetsov across, he'll get it poked away. And another assist for Bradley Reinhardt. He is one of the points leaders in the league thus far. They'll fight for it along the boards there. Calgary now away with it. Still on the power play. Laine gets it sticked away, and then he gets bumped by Shavakovsky. Kuznetsov will skate onto it. Reinhardt with his 18th and 19th points on the season. At present time, sits 2 behind Lars Segstedt for the points lead in the league. So Bradley Reinhardt certainly making a case in the first 2 weeks of the season here to be the most valuable player of the PIHANA. Reinhardt wins it back. Kuznetsov, shot gets blocked in front. Reinhardt tries to get to the front, can't get anything. Kuznetsov back to Slater, blocked away. And now Steven Armando, he'll skate away and flip it out. Valentin Winslow will be on it. He's bodied there by Steven Armando. They'll continue to battle in the corner. And it'll come up to Robbie Delaney. Delaney sticked away there. Nicholas Sharev, he'll get it all the way out as we approach 30 seconds. Left here on the man advantage for Calgary. Leon Miller with 2 minutes left here in the second period. In front, Delaney. Fyodorov stopped there by Cabrera. And Blaha will get it away from danger. Flipped all the way down. Leon Miller now with it. Miller goes to Fyodorov. Penalty has come to an end. Fyodorov sticked away there as he tried to get to the slot. Pettersson stopped there by Cabrera. Delaney now with an opportunity. Oh, and it's blocked in front. Might have had Cabrera beat, but it was blocked. Steven Armando now away for Ottawa. He'll flip it in. Minute left here in the second period. Bernier with it. He's pressed to the boards there. Comes free. Now Armando will have it. He'll go up ice to Blaha. Cross ice to Frank. Slap shot. Blockered away by Novak. Novak has not had to be busy here in the second period as his team has scored 4 here in the second to now have a dominant lead 6-1 over the Mounties here in Ottawa. 7 seconds left remaining here in the period. Pettersson to Fyodorov. Lost there. 2 seconds. Fyodorov. Delaney. Shot goes wide, and that'll end the period. So Delaney does get an opportunity there at the buzzer and puts it just wide. So we take a look at the Laine backhander goal on the power play from their top view. As he beats Alonso Cabrera's. The Stallions dominate that second period. So they take a 6-1 lead, scoring 4 goals there in the second period. So we head to the third period. We're going to take our second intermission real quick. We'll be right back with you for the start of the third period. All right, folks, we are back. After a little bit of an extended break there for our second intermission, we are back for the third period here from Adobe Systems Arena. As the Ottawa Mounties host the Calgary Stallions in what has been a absolutely dominant performance by the Stallions here so far tonight. As they find themselves up 6-1 here to start the third period. Slap shot by Blaha, stopped by Novak, and he'll get a glove on that. They'll be kicked out to Warshevsky, gets it up to Kuznetsov, up to Bernier. Pascal Bernier goes for a skate, loses it in the neutral zone. Armando had it for a second, now he loses it. Laflame up to Armando. Armando bodied to the board there by Warshevsky. Kuznetsov, he'll be tripped up, so a penalty again coming up to the Mounties. They were just victimized on a 5-on-3 minutes ago. Or excuse me, I shouldn't say minutes ago, but to end the second period. Jeez Louise. So Armando going to be guilty of the trip here. Just clips Kuznetsov and actually sends him flying with that trip there. So another power play opportunity here. As the Stallions look to go up 7-1. They'll lose that opening draw. Markov able to get away with it, and Shavkovsky will flip it down. So we now have both backups in the game, as it is Alonso Cabrera, the backup for Ottawa, in net. Oh, and we're going to have another penalty, so they will get another 5-on-3 here right there with the touch-up. They're going to call a charge on Joachim Sundstrom. So again, Sundstrom been a common fixture in the penalty box here tonight, as he finds himself there again with the big hit there on Vinny Slater. So face-off now again. 5-on-3. Fyodorov will go up against Markov. Markov able to win it back to Vladan Slavic. Slavic goes for a skate, goes behind his nets, and able to backhand it all the way down. Miller, the first one on it for Calgary. He'll lose it, almost lose it in front of his own net, I should say. He does keep possession, get it up to Robbie Delaney. Delaney. Shot stopped there by Cabrera. Puck is loose in front, and now it'll come on to Cabrera, and he will hold right there. So face-off coming to the right of Cabrera. Between Reinhardt and Sharev, and it'll be won by Ottawa, but then turn right back over. Line A, shot stop there. Reinhardt back to the point to Pettersson. Over to Line A. Looking for a hat trick here tonight. He gets it poked away in the slot. And it'll be flipped all the way down. 45 seconds left remaining on the 5-on-3 here for Calgary. Reinhardt bodied there by Blaha. Line A, he'll be in offside. Ottawa started this game with a very quick first-minute goal, and since then it has been 6 straight for the Stallions as they look to get 7. Line A stopped in front, and Cabrera will hold. Face-off now to the right of Cabrera. Laflame against Reinhardt. Laflame able to win it back. And they'll flip out. Less than 30 seconds left here on the 2-man advantage. Pettersson will skate behind his net. He'll lose it to Novak. So he tried, I don't know why he didn't just skate all the way around his net. He decided to cut up quick. Came a little close for comfort for Novak, and so he will just touch that one up. And hold right there. 17:09 left here in the third period. Fyodorov against Sharev. Sharev able to win it back in the offensive zone for Ottawa. Shavkovsky will turn it over. Miller now. Delaney bodied there by Blaha. Sharev, first one on it, beats Miller to the puck. And puck will be flipped into the bench area. We will go back, I believe, into the Ottawa zone. Yes, we will. To the right of Cabrera. We will have a draw between Markov and Fyodorov. Tie up there, won by Calgary. It'll be Slater down to Winslow. Shot stop there, in front. Oh, Fyodorov with another great opportunity. And Ottawa flips it all the way down. We are back to just a man advantage. Only for a couple more seconds, and that will do it. So unable to get anything there on the power play is Calgary. They get the puck back in their offensive zone here at even strength. Miller with it. They'll go up high to Winslow. To Fyodorov. To Miller. Down to Fyodorov. Oh, and a good stop there by Cabrera. Good give and go from Fyodorov and Miller. They're playing well together here tonight. In front, stop there. Miller, oh, had an opportunity and was sticked aside by Cabrera. Miller tries to kick it up the boards. Armando takes that one away. Steven Armando goes cross-ice to Slavic. Now Franks with it. He'll get it up to Nico Markov. Markov will get it deep. Will come down onto the stick of Winslow. Miller now with it. He'll turn in his own zone. Give it to Winslow. Now up to Slater. Vinny Slater to Robbie Delaney. Miller will turn. He'll lose the puck. Armando in. Stays wide, looking for a trailer. Oh, tried to feed it across to Shavkovsky, and it was turned over. Valentin Winslow. He'll get it deep. First one onto this Slavic. Vladan Slavic goes up ice to Breckenridge. Breckenridge to Armando. Armando bodied off the puck. They'll fight for it along the boards there. Fyodorov now up to Miller. And Miller to Robbie Delaney. Delaney will lose the puck. Delaney shot gets blocked. Vladan Slavic. He'll go up ice to Schneider. Schneider tries to get it in and it deflects off Fyodorov. Goes to the opposite corner. Winslow will battle there with Vesla. Miller now up to Fyodorov. 7 minutes gone here in the third period. Armando up to Vesla. Vesla loses the puck at the neutral zone. Delaney to Fyodorov. In. Can't quite get the shot away. Miller, one-timer goes up. Hits off the glove of Cabrera and goes over into the netting. So now face-off coming here. Schneider against Wilkinson. And it will be won by Calgary. Goes cross ice to Laine. Now Miller into the slot, gets it poked away. Carl Frank's away with it. He'll look to get it up ice. He gets it to Sharev. Sharev with Vesla going to the net. Shot stopped there by Novak. Vesla able to get a shot on net there, but unable to beat Alexei Novak, who's had another great performance here for Calgary. Again, not heavily tested, and that's exactly the way Calgary wants it to be. They do not want to expose him and have him be the center of attention of today's game. In front, Schneider doesn't get the shot through. Kuznetsov, he'll be pressed to the boards by Sharev. Kick behind the net, it'll be Subin Bork. He'll lose it for a sec. Sharev. Good quick snapshot there. And it was picked up quickly by Alexei Novak. So face-off coming here, it'll be McNeil against Pedersen. So fourth line against top line. And Pedersen with that top line for Calgary, able to win it away. McNeil now will skate away with it. Tony McNeil. Watch there. Now Blaha gets it up to Markov, trying to cross the line, unable to. It'll stay in the Calgary zone, though. Bork watched there by Markov. Markov, who had a cutter going to the front with McNeil, unable to get it to him. McNeil with another opportunity. Snuffed out there by the Calgary defense. Calgary now picks it up. 10 minutes left here in the third and final period. McNeil, he'll be in offside. Face-off coming here. LaFlame against Pedersen. LaFlame wins it back to Franks, and now Armando. He'll enter the zone. Abraham Biko has not returned in a while. Not sure the last shift he did take, but it has been a while since we've seen the goal scorer for Ottawa. Breckenridge. He'll get down to the slot. Shot gloved by Novak. What a save there by Alexei Novak. Alan Breckenridge able to skate down into the zone. Into that slot area and can't beat Alexei Novak. Pedersen against LaFlame. LaFlame wins it back. Goes across ice to Franks. To Blaha. And Armando, he's going to get pummeled there by Pedersen. They're going to call an interference on Gunn Pedersen. Yeah, I'm not sure about... it looked like the puck was close enough that... But, I guess you could say Pedersen wasn't really playing the puck. He was just playing Pedersen. Either way, it comes as an Ottawa power play there. 0 of 2 tonight. Calgary been very good on the penalty kill as of late. Bumped off the puck there. Warshevsky, he'll continue to battle. And now lost the puck in the neutral zone is Alden. LaFlame with it, being watched by Warshevsky. Down low to McNevin. One-timer. Stop there. Belay with an opportunity. And will be thrown out by Calgary. 40 seconds gone. On the power play, on the penalty to Gunn Pedersen. Bobby McNevin. McNevin to the trailer. Breckenridge can't get the shot away. Warshevsky with a good stand-up there in the slot. Filet will go to Shevkovsky. Oh, they tried to get it down low to the Flame and unable to get a shot away. Picked off by Calgary, and they'll flip it down. 45 seconds left here on the power play. Belay up to Breckenridge. Poked off his stick for a sec. He'll continue with it. Now he's blown up at the line. Bernier, but able to get to Sundstrom, and a stop there by Novak. Looked like he might have used Warshevsky as a screen, but even with Novak able to get a glove on that and squeeze it there. Sundstrom, one back. Armando with a one-timer gets stopped there. And now a penalty coming up here to Ottawa. It's going to be Armando again, I believe. Yep, Steven Armando. So playing up on that top line. And you see the struggles he's having so far today. He's found the penalty box more than once here tonight. So guilty of that slash there makes it 4-on-4 for the next 30 seconds. So you can start to see the fans here at Adobe Systems Arena have started to clear out. Starting to see a smattering of empty seats here tonight as Calgary has come in and absolutely dominated the homestanding Mounties. And unfortunately for these Ottawa fans, they've seen that a few too many times here in the early going of this season. Still plenty of time to turn it around, but it has been a frustrating beginning of the season for the Mounties here in Ottawa. Turned over at the line. Reinhardt gets it down low to Pedersen. Shot stopped there by Cabrera. Oh, he tried to beat him to that far post, and Cabrera able to cut off that angle and stop that shot. Bork pressed to the boards by Vesla. They'll continue to fight McNevin. They'll have it in front of the Calgary net and then turn it over. Kuznetsov skates away. 45 seconds left on their power play. And Blaha with a big hit there on Kuznetsov. Franks will get it. He'll flip it. Be gloved by Winslow at his own blue line. Bork with 30 seconds left will retreat in his own zone. Look to gain some speed. Look to enter the zone. Will be Reinhardt. He'll try to get across, and Blaha blows him up. Puck will go off the boards and out. Subin Bork with it. He'll flip all the way down. So he was looking for kind of a stretch pass to Reinhardt, but it skips past him. Ends up on the stick of a Mountie, and he gets it out. Bork gets it up to Miller. Miller now looking to enter the zone. He'll stop for a sec and get it down low. It'll be Fyodorov, the first one on it. He's got Miller there. Oh, and just at the side of the cage, Miller couldn't beat. Poked away there, and we are back to 5-on-5. So good setup there. Fyodorov behind the net. Found Miller. But Miller on too sharp of an angle actually puts it off the side of the cage. Didn't even get it on net with that attempt. Line A pressed to the boards there by Armando. Fyodorov will skate away with it. It's Miller on it. Miller loses the puck to Vladan Slavic. Slavic looking to get it up ice. He'll flip in. It'll be Bernier, first one on it. He'll be watched there by a few Mounties. Schneider now going on the attack. It'll now be Fyodorov. Fyodorov sticked away. Puck comes free to the board. Slavic up to Shavakovsky. Goes up to Schneider. Schneider looking for some relief. He gets it to Vesla. Vesla pressed to the boards there by Bernier. Robbie Delaney looking to skate away. He'll get sticked away. Under 3 minutes left here. What's been a scoreless third period. 6-1 lead. Miller in front. Stopped there by Cabrera. Almost jinxed that scoreless third period thing. LaFlame, 2.5 minutes left here in the third. Bernier gets it poked away. It's Breckenridge behind the net. Gets it up high to Slavic. Goes cross ice to LaFlame. Oh, and the one-timer is gloved by Alexei Novak. He has been superb so far here tonight. LaFlame against Wilkinson. 2 minutes left here in the third period. Subin Bork with it. He'll lose the puck right in his own defensive zone, and thankfully Calgary able to pick it up there. Blaha with it. He'll go cross ice to Franks, get it up to LaFlame. Marco LaFlame gets bodied there by Leon Miller. Big hit there by the Calgary Stallion. Armando with it. Approaching a minute left here. And a dominant performance by the Stallions. And what'll now get them. Shot stop there by Novak. He'll get it over to Magnuson. Gets it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson up to Miller. Miller gets to the red line. Unable to get it deep though as Blaha picks that one off. He'll retreat in his own zone. Go cross ice to his deep partner Franks. Tony McNeil. He'll enter the zone for Ottawa. He'll stop and get bodied there by Magnuson. Tries to kick it free. Reinhardt able to get it away for Calgary. He'll go Little backhand flip to Bork. And now Kuznetsov will skate out of the zone. He'll get it up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt. Shot gets blocked away. It's Kuznetsov now behind the net. Reinhardt in front. Stopped there by Pettersson. Pettersson with it still. It'll be Reinhardt. Reinhardt unable to get anything through. Shot there. Stop there. Knowles looking for an opportunity. Keith Reed will skate away with it as we approach 5 seconds left here. Pettersson still in his own zone. He gets now out to the neutral zone, goes cross ice to Kuznetsov, and that is going to do it. So a great performance here from the Calgary Stallions in Game 1 of our Monday triple-header. And a great start from the backup, Alexei Novak. Gives up that first goal less than a minute in and doesn't let anything after that. So he comes away with a 6-1 win, and the Stallions now find themselves tied for first place. They technically would be behind Montreal because they played one more game than Montreal. But either way, a tie atop the Canada division now with this win for the Calgary Stallions. So we have our second game in Toronto. If you'd like to head over there and start catching that, you are more than welcome to. Or if you'd like to stick around here for the post-game stats and information, you can do that. We'll be right back with you in about 10 seconds. All right, folks, we are back with our post-game stats and information of a 6-1 win for the Calgary Stallions here at Adobe Systems Arena in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Great win for the Stallions. Again, they give up that first goal less than a minute into Ottawa, and then they are able to dominate the rest of the game. So we take a look at shots. We got 33 to Ottawa's 24. Hits in favor of Ottawa, 33 to 30. Penalty minutes, Ottawa taking double of Calgary with 12 to Calgary's 6. Ottawa, though, despite all those penalties, power plays, unable to capitalize on any, whereas Calgary goes 1 of 6 on the power play here tonight. So now we'll take a look at the stats from our visiting team here today. Couple of multi-point getters here. Reinhardt and Shepard both with 2 assists. Marcus Laine comes away with 2 goals, his 3rd and 4th on the season, one of them being a power play goal. Alexei Fyodorov with a goal and an assist each. And then our single point getters, we have Warshevsky, Bork, Miller, and Winslow all with an assist. And then Bogdanovich, Kuznetsov, and Pettersson with goals as well. I don't believe we'll have any minuses with that first goal coming early. Couple of zeros, Pettersson with the goose egg. And then Slater, Delaney, and Alden also with goose eggs. That 4th line getting a goose egg here tonight. Shots leaders, Laine with 6, Pettersson with 5, Kuznetsov and Bogdanovich with 4, Delaney down there with 3. Hits leaders, I see Magnuson at 5, Stas Warshevsky with 10, and Subin Bork with 4 as well. And then the backup with a great performance again, Alexei Novak faces 24 shots today, so not a heavy workload, but he only allows 1, giving him a .958 save percentage for a great start from that backup, Alexei Novak. We'll now take a peek at the Mounties. Just the 1 goal, Abraham Vico early set up by Marco Laflame and Alan Breckenridge. Outside of that, a lot of zeros and a lot of minuses. I mean, the thing I will say that's impressive, and I don't know how he continues to do this, Kazimir Blaha, despite his team performing poorly, comes up with a 0 in the plus-minus, doesn't give away anything. He's quickly becoming one of the better defensemen, I think, in this league, and definitely one of the most physical, as he comes away with 10 hits today as well. Again, we'll just go to the bottom of the screen. Nothing really to talk about. 4 hits from Sharev, along with 3 shots and a -1, so good performance out of Nicholas Sharev. Steven Armando had to play up on that top line as Abraham Vico looked like he got hurt. I think he did okay. That's 6 penalty minutes, though, so maybe not as good as I might have thought. Vlad Shavkovsky with a -3. Where's Vladan Slavic with a -2? So that group, again, not successful. Not sure what... I mean, they moved Franks up in Slavic's role, and it looked like it worked for a couple of games, but now that second D pair is still not good. Vladan Slavic, for me, he's been the question mark of I don't know what you're actually getting out of him, because it doesn't seem like it's been successful to this point. Casimir Blaha doing a good job on that top line. And then those top three forwards, Breckenridge, Laflame, and Vico, also get a 0. So they get the goal, but they also give up 1 later in the game. Breckenridge coming away with 3 hits, along with the 5 shots. 4 penalty minutes out of Sundstrom there as well. So overall disappointing performance. I forgot the goaltending. Speaking of disappointing, Cameron Vandelar had a lot of hopes coming into this season that he was going to be the best player for the Mounties and he was going to be the thing that could lead them to success. He has not been that. I don't know if it's the defense in front of him or if it is him. It's tough to know what's the chicken and egg in this situation. 17 shots faced. He gives up 5 goals for a .706 save percentage. Alonso Cabrera comes in at about the halfway point of the game. He has 16 shots against him, and he stops 15 of them for a .938 for Alonso Cabrera, giving up a goal. But still disappointing for the Mounties here tonight. We'll take a peek now at some of our highlight goals. We'll go to the first period, if it'll let me go up. There we go. Okay. First goal of the game, less than a minute in. Oh, it doesn't have video of it. What? I don't understand why it does that. Why there's some goals that I just can't look at. Okay. All right, so we'll go to the second period. Sure, we'll look at... We took a peek at the Line goal a couple times. Reinhardt with a good poke away in the defensive zone right there. Able to get it on the corner. Good flip out to Line. He has the patience to get to the backhand and then beats Cabrera with the goal right there. The goal that got rid of Cameron Vandelar, the Velimir Bogdanovic goal here. Little 3-on-2. Let's see. Trying to see what exactly it was. Yeah. So Fyodorov had it in the middle. He decides to go wide. Bogdanovic then fills that middle lane. And they get Vandelar leaning maybe a little towards the post. Yeah, Velimir Bogdanovic just goes right down the slot. Nobody sticks with him. Not sure who that forward is that was supposed to be tagging him, but he is unable to get there. And then Alyosha Kuznetsov with the breakaway. Goes backhand and then is just able to tuck it past Vandelar on the forehand. So, those are our goals tonight, and that's going to do it here for us from Ottawa. Again, we got 2 more games coming up tonight. Our next one, the most immediate game, will be the Boston Yachts in Toronto to take on the Royals. And then our nightcap, we have the Detroit Trappers in New York to take on the Empire for leader in the America division. So, I am Les Talk. It has been a joy to be with you folks here from Ottawa. We're going to send you quickly out to Boston and Toronto up next.